Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification.
Oh man, he owed that money to the IRS. Why didn't you just give him a few cards?
Because he went so deep, so
How much does he owe?
Well, it's more than you want to pay.
Yeah.
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
A well-known lawyer has shared proof after Floyd Mayweather denied being involved in a $42 million scam. This news has sparked a big debate among money experts, lawyers, and people in the business world, who have often questioned how Mayweather handles his business. The lawyer's evidence, which is now public, shows a complicated trail of fake deals, false documents, and misleading investment offers that Mayweather was reportedly part of.
Disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deductions and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
According to the lawyer, the proof includes internal messages, bank transfer records, and emails that allegedly show Floyd Mayweather's team knew about and even approved parts of a plan to trick investors. The documents show that the money was moved through suspicious methods, like overvalued real estate deals and shady middlemen. The evidence suggests this wasn't just a mistake or poor management. It was a well-planned scheme meant to move money into risky deals that promised huge profits.
Out of retirement in 55
Yeah.
to settle a debt with the IRS and even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway.
Over several months, as suspicions grew about the alleged scam, the lawyer carefully collected documents that he believes connect Floyd Mayweather to the mishandling of money. He says the evidence shows a pattern of behavior where financial reports were changed on purpose and contracts were edited without telling investors. The lawyer also claims there were warnings from inside the team about possible legal problems, but Mayweather's group went ahead with deals that turned out to be fake. According to the lawyer, this isn't just guesswork. The proof includes emails with clear subject lines, marked up financial spreadsheets, and statements from people who were involved. Altogether, it forms a strong case that goes against the public image of Mayweather. Known for his success in boxing and business, Mayweather has always presented himself as a smart entrepreneur. But these accusations about a $42 million scam show a much darker side. Even though his team continues to deny the claims and call them false and attention-seeking, the lawyer's evidence tells a different story.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright."
The lawyer's newly released evidence tells a different story, one that regulators and investors can't ignore. The documents reportedly include things like timestamps, verified signatures, and reference numbers, suggesting that the transactions were done through official channels. According to the lawyer, this level of detail means Floyd Mayweather's role in the deals needs to be looked at again. People who have reviewed the documents are worried that Mayweather may have knowingly been involved in actions that broke financial rules. Critics say the evidence doesn't just show poor judgment, it points to deeper problems within the investment operations linked to his brand. One especially troubling part is how the investments were sold to people. The marketing materials, now being reviewed along with internal messages, promised huge returns that were way above what's normal in the market. On top of that, there was little to no information given about the actual assets behind the deals. Because of this, many now believe that investors were misled into thinking they were getting a great opportunity, when in fact, they were being pulled into a risky and possibly fraudulent scheme.
Floyd, I hope the $402 million ain't left his bank account yet, then. I remember Floyd was on a talk show, I think 50 Cent posted that as well. And he said something like, you know, they say, if you know how much money you got, then you don't really got enough money. So they say, if you know how many buildings you got, then you ain't got enough buildings. Como? Who told you that? I hope your real estate broker or investor, whoever handles this real estate, I hope they ain't tell you that.
The lawyer's revelations have sparked a bigger conversation about responsibility in the real estate and finance industries. Legal experts have spoken out about the impact a scam of this size could have, especially on investors' trust. They point out that when fraud involves high-profile celebrity deals, the consequences are serious, not just for the celebrity's image, but for the market as a whole. Just the idea that someone as famous as Floyd Mayweather could be involved in a scam this large has made people question how well financial deals are being watched. There's growing concern about how celebrity status and big money can mix in ways that lack proper oversight, putting investors and the broader financial system at risk.
All right, this next clip is from 2017 on the Joe Rogan podcast, where Tom Segura and Joey Diaz talk about Floyd Mayweather owing $29 million to the IRS. Now, obviously, this clip was way back in 2017, so it's possible he paid it off. Or it's possible that he owes way more now.
I think Floyd Mayweather has like 6.
Does he really?
He has so many. He's hilarious. His I spending love him. habits are hilarious. His I love cars. him. Then he's got like a whole fleet just in
hilarious.
white. He's like, white is right. I got a bunch of.
He's got other
18.
colors too, though, man.
Yeah, he
got a
does.
Gang of cars.
Inside boardrooms and financial circles, people are now talking about how scams like this can stay hidden behind complex legal language and confusing investment setups. Some experts are calling for stricter rules on celebrity-backed deals, warning that a famous face can distract from smart, responsible financial practices. The lawyer's evidence, with its well-documented timeline and verified paper trail, is a clear warning that even flashy, high-profile deals can hide serious wrongdoing. Throughout the controversy, the lawyer has insisted that his goal isn't personal revenge, but to bring honesty back to an industry that often values appearance over real integrity. He argues that transparency is the best way to stop fraud, and that this case should push people to rethink how big money deals are handled. Investors, he says, deserve to know whether their money is being managed ethically or if, like in this case, there are weaknesses being used for someone else's gain. Meanwhile, Shannon Sharpe publicly criticized Floyd Mayweather, claiming he's now dealing with financial trouble related to the alleged $42 million scam. Sharpe also suggested that Mayweather's aging and bad financial choices may be playing a role in his current downfall.
Is there any way the media can find out? You already know you're doing something wrong. The mere fact that you don't want anybody to know. So you know you're doing something wrong. And Skip, he wanted to seem so philanthropic. He wanted to change the perception of the narrative. He'd take money for some damn volleyball arena.
Shannon Sharpe didn't just call out Floyd Mayweather over the alleged $42 million scam, he also criticized Mayweather's growing reliance on exhibition fights. Sharpe argued that these events are no longer about skill or real competition. Instead, people tune in more for the spectacle, just to see if someone might finally beat the undefeated champ. According to Sharpe, these exhibitions feel more like scripted performances than real boxing matches. His concern goes deeper than just entertainment value. He sees it as a sign that Mayweather is slowly selling off his once proud legacy for quick profit. And with Mayweather now being linked to a shocking $42 million scam, as reported by Business Insider, the criticism has only grown louder. This scandal isn't just a small mistake, it's a major financial disaster that's once again put Mayweather under intense scrutiny. Fans and experts alike are asking how someone who made over $1 billion in the ring could end up involved in such shady business. Critics say the situation reflects a disturbing pattern, chasing money at the cost of ethics and legality. Mayweather is known for flaunting his wealth, from huge mansions to garages full of identical luxury cars in matching colors. His social media shows a life of non-stop luxury. But behind all the flash, there seems to be a darker truth, one that suggests trouble beneath the surface.
I have met someone who is directly within the Floyd Mayweather circle, and I can tell you with 100% certainty, he spins like an absolute madman. And I'm not just talking about a mansion and some sports cars. I mean multiple mansions, multiple cars, and not even just different cars, because he does have a bunch of different sports cars, but he has some cars that are exactly the same car, exactly the same color, but he has like multiple of them. And not only that, but for a while, I'm pretty sure he cut these people off now. There was a lot of people he would just give free cars to, give money to, and have them in like all types of crazy apartments and stuff like that as well. Oh, and you can't forget about the $53 million jet. And that's not even mentioning the insane amount of expensive jewelry he has, designer clothes, and him throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars in the strip club.
Reports now claim that Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS $29 million, raising serious questions about how he's managing his money, even after earning hundreds of millions during his career. Despite his success in the ring, this debt casts doubt on his ability to handle even basic financial responsibilities. In his constant pursuit of wealth, Mayweather has made some questionable choices. One of the most controversial was his endorsement of a fraudulent cryptocurrency project. Even though he was already incredibly wealthy, Mayweather reportedly accepted millions to promote the project without doing proper research. When the crypto venture eventually collapsed, many fans and investors lost big, while Mayweather stayed mostly silent. Shannon Sharpe didn't hold back in his criticism, especially when it came to Mayweather's exhibition fight against YouTuber Logan Paul. Sharpe said the fight wasn't just a mismatch, it was a disgrace. For a boxing legend with an undefeated record, stepping into the ring with an internet personality felt like a huge fall from grace. The match lacked the spirit, respect, and intensity of real boxing, and to many, it looked like nothing more than a cash grab. Sharpe questioned how a fighter who once ruled the sport could bring himself to take part in such an empty spectacle just to make more money.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
we get
brother.
the brother. We get the brother.
He's
then.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yep.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back?
Criticism of Floyd Mayweather has been growing, even from within the boxing world. Bill Haney, the respected trainer and father of lightweight champion Devin Haney, recently took aim at Mayweather, accusing him of changing boxing, but not for the better. Haney said that Mayweather has shifted from being a legendary fighter to becoming Money Mayweather, someone focused entirely on making profits rather than preserving the spirit of the sport. In contrast, Haney said he aims to give fans real, exciting fights, not just flashy paydays. Even in retirement, Mayweather continues to earn millions through exhibition matches. But these bouts are often against social media influencers or beginners, not real contenders. Many critics argue this new direction takes away from what boxing is really about. Once admired for his ring IQ, elite defense, and slick footwork, Mayweather now looks more like a businessman selling nostalgia than a champion protecting a legacy. Tensions hit a boiling point during a heated press conference when Mayweather bragged about his wealth. Conor McGregor fired back, questioning Mayweather's financial claims and suggesting he was exaggerating his riches. McGregor accused Mayweather of owing taxes and hinted that his return to the ring was out of financial desperation, not love for the sport. The clash exposed a deeper issue. Mayweather, who calls himself the richest boxer in history, is still relying on low-stakes exhibition fights to maintain his luxury lifestyle. McGregor didn't just challenge Floyd's boxing skills, he questioned his integrity. He said Mayweather should have paid his taxes and stayed retired, and that returning to fight influencers was more than embarrassing, it showed poor financial planning. For many fans, McGregor's words hit home. This wasn't just about taxes. It was about the legacy of a man who once stood at the top of boxing, now risking it all for easy paydays.
Wow, for you don't have to, endure the same thing Mayweather's going through.
How does it look, mate? I'm on Rodeo Drive.
Right.
Blown through loads of it.
You think?
No, I don't know. I'll be smart.
You think he took the fight just to pay back the IRS?
Like, give a what he did. I don't give a
Right.
I don't care what he doing. He should have stayed retired.
He should have stayed retired.
Dolce's right
now. That's the honest truth.
Man, your videos are looking intense.
He should have paid his taxes and stayed retired.
Really?
so kept my name out of his mouth.
Legendary British boxer Chris Eubank Sr. recently sparked a debate by challenging Floyd Mayweather's claim of being the greatest boxer of all time. While Eubank acknowledged that Mayweather holds the title of the highest-paid boxer in history, he argued that wealth alone doesn't define greatness in the ring. Eubank emphasized that a true legacy is built on the quality of a fighter's matches, the courage shown, and the lasting impact made on others, not just on financial success. His comments highlight the growing divide between Mayweather's financial accomplishments and his lasting influence on the sport of boxing.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. He says he's the best ever. Has anyone accounted for this observation? I've never seen him lose. You only know a man in how he accepts defeat. So I can't score him. But certainly, the fact that my own child chose him to be a role model over me, the dad, the gentleman. Yeah, he's a playboy. Because that's what he represents. He has clubs, or he had clubs, and he shows bling. Oh, this is how I'm living. I wear a dress, and for a bit of humor, I wear a bear.
A recent TikTok expose revealed troubling details about Mayweather's brand, claiming that many of his promotions failed to meet expectations. Fans reportedly lost money on events or merchandise that never happened. The video suggested that Mayweather's brand relied more on hype than actual substance, using his fame to generate excitement without delivering real value. This not only harms his business reputation but also undermines the trust of his loyal fans.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan has reportedly uncovered new evidence linking Floyd Mayweather to a cryptocurrency scam. The claims suggest that Mayweather may have endorsed misleading crypto ventures, tricking investors. This revelation has sparked a lot of controversy and led to renewed scrutiny of celebrity endorsements in the crypto space, with more investigations expected. Rogan has been outspoken about cryptocurrency, comparing it to legal gambling. He points out that while crypto is technically within legal limits, it often lacks a strong ethical foundation. Rogan emphasizes that many people are drawn to crypto as a fast way to get rich, but this pursuit can lead to significant financial losses. He stresses the importance of fully understanding the risks involved before investing.
It seems like it's legal gambling is what it is. And it seems like, even though it's horrible to do and very unethical to dump it, to pump and dump it, it seems like that's legal for some weird reason.
Yeah.
You know, because I know that's the turmoil around the Haktua coin.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry, don't cry.
That's the fear about the Trump coin, and because anybody can kind of make money now, which is so strange. And we're like, we make a JRE coin. What if we didn't dump it? What if we didn't pump and dump it? Like, what would it be for? How can you just do that? How can you just...
regulations have not caught up yet, right? So, and you see that any new emerging business, industry, technology. I think there are people who look and go, there's an opportunity here because regulatory policy hasn't caught up.
Floyd Mayweather has made bold claims about his business ventures, even joking about legalizing bank robbing, saying, "I'm the best." This statement highlights his confidence in seizing profitable opportunities, regardless of public opinion. Mayweather's comment shows his belief in his financial acumen, even if it comes across as controversial. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan has expressed skepticism about various cryptocurrency projects, including the controversial Trump coin. He criticized the idea of using real money to buy such coins, suggesting they could be scams designed to exploit investors. Rogan's remarks act as a warning about the growing number of dubious crypto ventures that could potentially harm people financially.
The Trump coin's worth $36 billion. It still seems insane if you're using real money.
It's degenerate gamblers is how the people that make the coins talk about the people.
But the argument is that Trump is ripping off his fans with this Trump coin.
So it's a casino. They thought they were getting in on the dump phase too. Almost everybody getting in on it knows they're going to have to dump it, and they think they're going to dump it first. The pump is for other idiots. It's built in that another idiot's going to shoulder the whatever happens from this.
Rapper 50 Cent has also weighed in, claiming that Mayweather's wealth has essentially disappeared. He pointed out that while other boxing legends focused on perfecting their craft and building lasting legacies, Mayweather became fixated on accumulating wealth. According to 50 Cent, the key difference is that true legends didn't chase money, they chased greatness.
He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, "What a prize fighter fight for?" And I'm like, and he said, "The prize." So it's okay for you to watch the fight. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him. They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money. You know what I'm saying? And that, he knows you don't like him.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned to Knockout Chronicles. Don't forget to subscribe and share.